Japanese and American fitness cultures. Like, I'm just interested in America. I feel like the fitness industry and just being healthy is not prioritized at all. Like, when I was in school, we had PE class and half of us were like passing away in PE class. I mean, like, fitness, like you walk every day, or you, like, you know, you go to the gym 3 times a week consistently for the past like 5 years. Yeah, that's what I mean. So according to this Bing, it says cultural differences between the Japanese and American fitness cultures include communication styles. Americans value direct communication. Wait a minute. This is not. This is regular cultural differences. I want fitness. When it comes to Japanese fitness, one might wonder how prevalent exercise is culturally rich, dense, populated country. Japan is known for its stunning landscapes, innovative technology, and deeply rooted traditions. Also boasts a unique and evolving workout culture, shedding light on exercise trends, gym popularity, sports participation, overall wellness. There has been increased focus in maintaining physical health throughout exercise. Well, okay, I mean, that's like in general, right? So popular exercises trends in Japan is group fitness classes like Zumba to Pilates. Okay, martial arts, interesting. Outdoor activities like hiking and biking are favorite pastimes, especially with Japanese beautiful landscapes. Okay, but you know what, America, from what I understand, is not very walkable. Everywhere you go in America, like, being a pedestrian is not only dangerous, but it's not accessible. Minstings can walk. Yeah, I walk maybe 5 times a week, 4 times a week, 30 minutes. But that's nothing. Minstings gotta do some push-ups. Minstings gotta do some sit-ups. We gotta be active in this bitch, right? So, like, I just want to see if the Japanese people are better. Guys, okay, separate note. We're gonna derail the conversation real quick, but you need to see this Japanese cat. Look at this cat. Cha-Cha, the former stray cat, okay? And Stinks is a big fan. Look, I'm subscribed. I love Cha-Cha so freaking much, and I just watch this cat, like, consistently, all the time. Look at it, guys. Can we appreciate the cat for a second? Look at him. Look at Cha-Cha, guys. I love Cha-Cha. Okay, another thing that Japanese people do well is eating good. And I'm sure throughout other areas of the world, they eat better than the United States. Because the United States, I don't know, man, like, processed foods and red 40 is gonna kill us all. I'm having a crisis, okay? I'm having a crisis because I need to make sure that Miss Stinks lives a very long time forever, okay? I want to be here, 100 years old and doing pull-ups. That would be the best thing in the world, and happy, okay? Happy pull-up gang. And in order for me to do that, I need to eat healthy, I need to work out, and I need to be happy, okay?
Japanese people drink a lot of green tea, and they get a decent amount of fermented foods like kimchi or natto, which is great for the gut microbiome. But in this
guys, you know what else is great for the gut microbiome? Apparently kombucha, and apparently yogurt.
The food environment is drastic.
Unless you're a sumo wrestler in Japan, that is true. Guys, sumo wrestlers are insane. Like, I want to see a sumo wrestler video after this. Let's look at some sumo wrestler action. Sumo wrestling. Okay, we're gonna do a pause on that, and we're gonna continue on this video because my ADHD today is on fire. As of 2017, there's over 243,000 fast food establishments in America. There's only 6,000 establishments in Japan, meaning per person there's about 15 times. Okay, but also Japan is a lot smaller than America in terms of land, so we have to take that into consideration.
Most people's options are limited to things like a McGriddle with hash browns and coffee, or maybe an egg and processed cheese sandwich with tater tots at Dunkin' Donuts.
That is so gross. And you know what? This is a whole separate topic, but I hate commuting to work. Like, it's such a waste of time and resources and gas, and it's just horrible. When you wake up in the morning, you're gonna be like, I have no time to eat something healthy because I have to prioritize my sleep, and then I gotta get dressed, and then I gotta get in the car, and then I gotta go drive 30 minutes to my job to be there for 8 hours and come back in traffic. And by the time I get home, I don't want to eat anything healthy. I'm just gonna DoorDash it, or I'm just gonna Uber Eats it. Of course people are freaking overweight. But and then you blame the person instead of like the system is messed up. And don't get me wrong, it is very possible to meal prep. And a lot of people do it. And I'm just saying, it's just harder. That's all I'm saying. And it tastes like booty. Like this food, like this, whatever the hell, egg and cheese sandwich from Dunkin' Donuts. Bro, that's booty juice. Like, it's nasty, guys. It does not taste good.
Here's what I can get for under $10 USD.
It's pretty good. So, guys, it's edamame. Wait, go back. It's edamame, roasted fish, pork stew, boiled pumpkin, boiled egg, and a salad for under $10.
Compare this to what's available in American convenience stores. They're usually limited to fried foods sitting under heat lamps or foods loaded with trans fats, sugar, preservatives, and unhealthy additives. If you're lucky, you might be able to get a package of plain nuts with nothing added, meaning there's about 10 times more convenience stores per...
Imagine if the United States actually gave a rat's ass, like for real, and actually cared about its American citizens and would help them and provide them with the necessary foods to be able to thrive in their environment. Just imagine for 1 second that America would be so kind. Eating healthy, it's not impossible. It's just harder. Like, you just have to meal prep and you have to do all that stuff. I need to see what the comments say. Their food selection looks so much better literally every way. I agree. Students in Japan will learn how to cook in schools. You see what I'm saying, guys? We actually cooked some dishes and eat them in class. It's held about every 2 months. Look at someone else said, got an ad for Arby's new fresh wraps after the video. Lovely. I like how images used to make me want to poke fun at them. Well, thank you. I don't know what they incline or say, but that's kind of, long story short, they don't invest in making people sick. You see what I'm saying here, chat? Everybody, okay, this comment says, the fact is mainly true for any other countries besides Japan. Every single time I travel outside the United States, I always end up losing weight. Chat, does that mean Miss Stinks is gonna have to leave the USA? Should I just go somewhere else at this point? Where should I go? I just want to leave at this point.
Replacing fast food for alcohol is not a good strategy, but let's see what the common izakaya chains have to offer in the way of food.
Okay, guys, alcohol is absolutely horrible for you. I don't even condone drinking wine. Alcohol is a poison. It's horrible for you in every single way. Well, liver, yuck.
In Japan, most places serve tea with your meal for free.
Bro, tea is delicious. I'm not gonna stop talking about tea. I love tea. And the Japanese have so much tea that we're gonna talk about this. Like, that's it. We're just gonna do it, okay? The art of Japanese tea ceremony. Do you guys want to watch a tea ceremony? We should look at that, guys. I'm curious. That is the whole point of this. We're here to learn, guys. Guys, because ever since I've watched Avatar The Last Airbender and I saw my boy Uncle Iroh be drinking that Chinese jasmine green tea, let me tell you that he put me on, and I've been drinking green tea 5 times out of the week, and not in those little bag tea bags. No. It's gonna be loose leaf green tea, and it's delicious. Let me tell you, it is delicious, and it has so much antioxidants, and it's good for you. So I want to see a different type of tea. Anyway, continuing.
Soda is available in vending machines everywhere in Japan. There's 5.52 million.
See, if there's a plentiful amount of soda in machines all over, I'm sure it's just because their lifestyle. Their lifestyle in general is just like, they don't just drink soda.
In vending machines.
And what sucks too, if you're in America and let's say you go to 7-Eleven or you go to Walmart or you go to like one of those like main chain, let's just say you want green tea and you don't want to like cook it or boil it or whatever, it's loaded with so much sugar. We have a sugar epidemic. If you want to get it and it doesn't have sugar, it's fake sugar. Like, no, man, just give me the regular green tea. I don't need the sugar, bro. I'm chilling, bro. Just give me that. Just give me it.
Among other things, they have black coffee, 6 different types of unsweetened tea, and water.
Unsweetened tea.
A typical American vending machine offers 13 varieties of drink, the only non-sweet one being water.
For real, I see Nesquik in that. Easy and convenient is literally just a human thing. Let's say you're like, hey man, I want to go to the gym because I want to be healthy. To go to the gym, from your house is probably like a good 10 minutes, right? 15, maybe 20 minutes. Maybe you're lucky. Maybe you live in like a townhouse or something. The fact that you still have to walk your booty cheeks or drive your booty cheeks to the gym can make it like hard for you to stick to like a new habit that is extremely helpful for you. And when they say that healthy choices are easy and convenient, that's what makes it so difficult, because if they would have just taught Americans basically from the dawn of time when you were born, like, hey guys, you could do push-ups, you could do jumping jacks, you could run in a park, or you could run in place, or you could do planks, or you could do sit-ups, whatever it is to be physically active, and you continue doing that and they make it a habit for you, you could just drop down and give 20. Like, you don't have to like go to the gym. And it just infuriates me. That was a good one. Easy and convenient. That's like really important. And you could say, but mint stinks, you could do it now. I know I could do it now, but I wish someone would have taught me those things when I was a baby. They just fed you Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna switch gears real quick. We're gonna look at sumo wrestlers. I wanna look at a sumo wrestler. Rules for sumo wrestling. Sumo wrestling 101. Let's see sumo wrestling 101. Natural Geographic.
Times a year, these giants battle each other for top placement in Japan's most beloved traditional sport, sumo. Participants wear colorful Shinto
I love how their booty cheeks are literally like showing. Do you think sumo wrestlers are like unbelievably strong? Like more stronger than a bodybuilder? I feel like they are.
They slam, slap, and toss opponents into submission. It usually lasts less than a minute. Sumo wrestlers belong to stables, which function like clubs and are where they learn the finer points of sumo from experienced men.
It's kind of funny because they're like, guys, look, it's not sus, but it could be slightly sus. You're basically 90% naked. you're 90% naked, and you're touching another dude, and you're just throwing him around the ring. They're strong, man. I know.
At the top are the yokozuna, or grand champions. In the ring, they are distinguished by the large ropes around their waists.
Oh, that's cool.
A match like this
Bro, look at that squat, that sumo squat. Another thing too is that flexibility, I know, is really important, and like hip mobility and all that. Bro, I don't stretch for nothing, and I'm gonna tell you that I think I should, because look how deep that squat is. If you ask me to do a squat like that, I'll probably pass out.
It's a feast for the fans.
Oh my god, those milk, bro. Oh, that's a huge wedgie, bro. Yo. That's a big wedgie. No, but that's literally like, guys, like, I'm not trying to be sus, okay, but that that fabric is going in between his butt cheeks at this point. Like, I see it. I'm pretty sure they figured out how to not hurt the Johnson. These sumo wrestlers are very young. I remember seeing the 7-foot and 2-inch Big Show wrestler being tossed around like dice by one of them. Guys, how long has sumo wrestling been a thing? 712. That's a long time ago. The Edo period. Guys, the Edo period, I feel like is probably like the coolest period. It's the period between 1600 and 1603 and 1868. The history of Japan, when country was under the rule of Tokugawa, okay, Shongate, and some 300 regional, okay, lords, okay. Emerging the cars of Sengoku period with prolonged peace and stability. Edo period was categorized by prolonged peace and stability and economic growth. Okay, well, it sounds nice. I don't feel like I learned anything. So this sumo wrestling is like literally ancient, which is amazing and wonderful and fantastic and amazing culture. Women are not allowed to compete in professional sumo. They are not allowed to enter the wrestling ring. A tradition stemming from Shinto and Buddhist beliefs that women are impure because of menstrual blood. You know what? I don't appreciate that, because that is hurtful. How can you say that we're impure if we're just vibing, okay? If you think that we're impure because of menstrual blood, I think you're impure because you smell like booty cheeks. Everything that made that we're just goddesses and we have life itself, and you're just smelly and you're just jealous. Cause why would you not allow us to be in the ring? That's mean. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Gay. Not in a bad way, guys, okay? I respect Japan, okay? But two guys wrestling each other 90% naked, and women are not allowed to compete because they're just tainted by menstrual blood and unpure, and men are pure and they just wrestle each other. Gay. Guys, no hate. I'm sorry, okay? I'm a good kid. The 12 types of Japanese tea explained, guys. Shut up. We're doing this, okay? Hojicha has quickly become a cafe staple, and for good reason. This roasted green tea has beautiful nuttiness that comes from roasting properties. Unlike other types of green tea that are just steamed and dried, hojicha is made by roasting tea leaves. Amazing and delicious. The roasting process turns leaves and stems into a dark brown color and helps reduce the tannins in the tea. Wow. Fantastics. Okay. We got sencha. Before the process of making preserving sencha tea was discovered, matcha. Matcha is very popular, everybody. Matcha and bancha teas were the most common among Japanese people. What's that? There's so many. There's like so many teas. Matcha tea. We all know matcha. Powdered version of green tea that must be whisked very quickly with a bamboo stick. I want to try that. Incorporate and absorb into hot water. Indescribably well with wajashi sweets. What is that? What is wajashi sweets? The Japanese art of tea ceremony, matcha plays an essential role, which makes matcha more than just a delicious drink. It's deeply culturally important to Japan and traditional forms of Japanese art. That's amazing. I want to try some matcha. I want to make my own matcha. I want to go to a matcha store. And I want to watch some sumo wrestlers that are only men because it's pure. And just, I respect it, you know, even though it hurts me a little bit because they think I'm impure. Oh, look at the sweet, guys, wagashi sweets. Why does it look so beautiful? Wagashis are often fashioned to shapes of nature such as flowers and fruit and leaves. This includes seasonal ingredients such as cherry blossoms, leaves in the springtime, and chestnuts in the fall. Wow, delicious. Where can I get some? I want these sweets. Look how cute they are. Is that a bird? Is that a bird? Does that look like a bird? Anyway, continuing on with the tea. We got shincha. We got sobacha. That's a lot of tea, man. We got kujichas, mojichas, bachas, kobochas. That's a lot of tea, man. That's like too much tea. Give me like the most popular tea. The sweets are heavenly. Where can I go get some? Wagashi might be your next obsession. These exquisite traditional Japanese candy are not only steeped in rich cultural heritage and artistry, but also provide a captivating glimpse into centuries of old traditional Japanese sweets. Wow. Is that a tea leaf? That's a tea leaf. That looks nice. Where influence of Buddhism from China began to merge with Japanese culture. Wow. I learned so much things, guys. So many things. We've learned so many things together. How do we feel about that? Let's see what else we got. Japan versus United States gym. So apparently the Americans just splash water over the mirror, and Japanese don't do that. They don't splash water over the mirror. Okay, he's just talking about the etiquette of Japan versus the etiquette of Japan versus the etiquette of the United States. Apparently, in the United States, you don't wipe down your equipment, and in Japan you do. I feel like that might be correct. Japan versus America. Let's just see a quick little, a little recap. Let's see the 7-Eleven differences. Wrap it up. Let's go to those.
How we come to portion sizes? We wanted to find out all the differences between 7-Eleven in Japan and the US. This is Food Wars. In Japan, our coffees come in regular,
small, medium,
and
large, and extra large. In the US, we have big gulps, self-service, fountain drink, 4 sodas, and they come in...
That's what they said about America, that America just loves soda.
These 4 sizes: medium, large, extra large, double extra large.
Bro, double extra large. Could you imagine drinking that in one sitting?
Here are many, many, many 7-Eleven items you can get in the US you can't get in Japan.
And here are many of the 7-Eleven items exclusive to Japan. For example, office workers rely on stores like 7-Eleven for food and drink to keep them happy so that they can be productive at work. And for students, they tend to buy juices and snacks and hot foods and instant noodles, you know. And for families, there's pretty much every daily essential they may need. And also, you can pay your bills, get ticket reservations for music and sports. 7-Eleven even has its own bank and ATMs. No matter where you go, especially in big cities like Tokyo, you can find more than one konbini on every block.
7-Eleven here in the United States is more like a really, really bad gas station. And everything's overpriced and it's also dirty.
So here we have Japanese onigiri.
Onigiris! I want to try it, but I don't eat meat.
This one is plum,
I want one that's just vegetarian. I want to try it.
tuna mayonnaise, shrimp and mayonnaise, mentaiko, which is spicy cod raw. I picked these onigiri.
Imagine if they had one that was just tofu and seaweed. Oh,
Nachos, they're the self-service nachos, so they have the chips ready to go, and then
bro, I've seen that in the 7-Eleven. It looks so depressing, those nachos.
you just open them up and add cheese.
You know what? We know what nachos is good. Talk about being unhealthy for a second. Those Tostino nachos, those custard, whatever the cups, the scoopables, and some cheese and some Tostinos, freaking tomato, whatever amount. That hits. Is it healthy? Absolutely not, but it's delicious. That looks like a freaking 2 out of 10, man.
No, thank you.
Yep.
Over here, these mini
It's
tacos.
horrible.
Man, these like really.
That looks disgusting.
That
That looks horrible.
Oh man, they've been sitting for a while, so I'm forgiven.
Look at that meal.
Mackerel in miso. Saba miso is
Simmered mackerel and miso.
It's
What
a
is
chicken
that? A chicken bar. That sounds disgusting.
bar. So it's like a chicken nugget before it's fried. Octopus and wasabi. This
Ah!
is just raw octopus.
No.
Kinhiragobo. It's a sauteed burdock.
No.
Hijiki ni stewed hijiki
Nice.
seaweed and potato salad.
Oh, I got a potato salad. They have Japanese ice cream. I gotta
got
see that.
ice cream.
Look at that ice
Chocomanaka
cream.
jumbo. So chocomanaka jumbo is like Japanese
Guys,
ice
I know. I'm talking about health and all that, but this is all delicious. You gotta have some flexibility too. You know what I'm saying?
cream sandwich. Inside. Let me bite. Itadakimasu.
That looks good, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know that those 7-Eleven things hit, man. Those 7-Eleven things hit.